The deciding frame. Joe Perry to break.
Joe Perry breaks off in the deciding frame of this extraordinary match. It started in extraordinary fashion when the first session was aborted because of a protest. They had a whole day off yesterday. It was 7-2 to Perry. Milkins hit the front at 9-8. Perry's made a great break to force this decider. What's going to happen next?
Well, can he see it? That's the point. Can he see it? The next thing is it cuttable? I was looking at a possible 3-ball plant to the right corner there. But he'd be opening the reds up. He's playing it. He's playing it. Well, he's going to get his chance here, Robert Milkins. It's not an easy one, for sure. But it's a chance. If he just drops it in dead weight, plays the cue ball to the jaws of that middle pocket, it should be safe if he misses it. Can you see this easy red to the corner? Looks like he can. He had his chance. And sometimes that's all you get, a half chance like that.
What?
Oh, he's short. Short of pace. Anywhere outside of balk.
Well, surely no one...
Oh.
Surely no one thought this decider was going to be straightforward. Yeah, just got there. Never in doubt, Joe.
Yeah. I think he swallowed his heart there.
Nice little sort of moment between the players. They've both given it absolutely everything. But Milkins, having made all the effort to come back, would obviously be really disappointed to lose now.
Looks a good speed. Yeah, good shot. Any harder, and he may have left a red on to the middle.
Joe Perry's first ever match at the Crucible went to a decider. He won 10-9 on the black against Steve Davis. He made a clearance from the last red. That was back in 1999.
Yeah, sure. Cheers, John. Thanks.
Yeah, good return safety. I think you can just see the red behind the pink.
Thank you.
For the record, it's the first decider that Milkins has played at this venue. It's a match you'll remember one way or another for a long time.
Thick. But I think he's got away with it at first glance. The red down the cushion on the left side of the table. Such a tough shot. He'd be on the black if he took it on and potted it. Anxious looks. Oh, he's taking it on. He's got it. He's on the black, and this is a great chance for Robert Milkins. Can he hold himself together?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Frame one, you know, or probably any other tournament you'd fancy him, but this has an ecosystem all of its own, this event, this venue, this match. But we know what a confident character he is. He's not going to overthink things, that's for sure.
8.
Yeah, situations like this, you just try and just knock in a few balls together and build a lead.
9.
Could have done with being closer to the black, but he should be okay.
Sixteen. 70.
Well, it's been an extraordinary 2023 for Robert Milkins. Made a maximum
20.
at the German Masters. He's within the frame of getting to the final there. He won the Welsh Open and the bonus prize, 150,000, to go with the 80. Got a Crucible seeding for the first time, rejoining the top 16.
He wasn't sure what was going to happen to the cue ball there. If he just drops it in, would he have been cannoning the other end? It didn't look like he would. And now he's faced with this. He's full of courage, Robert Milkins. Anybody else might play the safety. That's a great recovery shot. That's a great recovery shot, and he's on the red. Listen to the applause.
Well, as you say, that's classic Robert Milkins, not backing away. Perry wondering if he will now get another chance after that terrific break in the last frame to force the decider.
Oh, that really was a wonderful shot. Pink's easy. Choice of reds to play for.
It's in his hands. That's all you want in the deciding frame, to have the opportunity. A few audience members weren't sure.
Oh, wow. My heart was in my mouth, never mind his. Well, that puts all thoughts of potting that red out of your mind.
39.
And that will suit Robert Milkins.
Yeah, and I think what suited him as well was Just that little 20 seconds while Rob Spencer was sorting the pink out after that pink that he potted, you know, looked like it might have stayed out. Just a little chance to recompose himself.
$47.
Of course, it could be a rematch with Sean Murphy if he does come through here. Murphy would beat C.J. Wee. Their Welsh Open final was one of the great matches of the season because of everything that was on it. He doesn't care who he plays. He wants this out the way now.
48.
Joe Perry hit a thick safety. Milkins took a brave red on down the cushion. Now just a little too far for comfort.
55.
If he plays for the black here, he could be hampered. 54 points the lead.
56.
Played it well. Still missable this though. Bridging over the reds. I don't think he was short. 62 points the lead.
63.
He needs a red and a blue. How does he get there from there?
You just knew it was not going to be plain sailing because the match hasn't been. Nothing about it has been. So, a 62-point lead, but Joe Perry does come back to the table with 75 on. Good safety from Milkins. He's in the driving seat for sure. And that is actually his highest break of the whole match.
Well, that was a nice little gesture, that, from Joe Perry. Tapping the table.
Absolutely. I mean, Joe Perry's a pure snooker man. If he does lose, you know, he'll be gracious about it. Oh, he's caught the blue. Oh, dear.
Robert Milkins, 5.
So just a red needed now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could hit this red easy.
Sure. Is that all?
I think he could hit it easier than that, actually.
Thank you.
Doesn't look as though he can hit it now.
Well, Milkins said to him, could you hit that red? And he said, I thought I could. Obviously, he wouldn't have played the shot otherwise.
I was about to say that could be it, but I think it's reasonably safe.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, he just needs to leave a red on. That little kiss and that little kiss made the difference. What an ordeal it's turned into, though. You know, 7-2 is a really good lead, of course.
Yes, he's had lots of chances, hasn't he, Joe Perry? It's not like Milkins has steamrolled him with big breaks all over the place. He has knocked in a few small ones, but Joe Perry has had lots of chances. Remember the free ball brown he had after needing a snooker. But it's not over yet. Still plenty left. 75 left on the table. 67 behind. Has a red to the left middle, but more concerned in bringing reds off the cushion, I would think. That's one red off.
Yeah, there's just still a feeling, I'm sure, in the audience as well, that so much has gone on in this match. There's still time for a late twist or two, or maybe three.
Well, there's nothing really safe now. .67 lead is good. But at this level, it's not enough. That's brought another red into play. That red that's closest to the right side cushion. It's potable, that one, if you can get right behind it at some stage. And just priming himself for this long red.
This is effectively match ball for Robert Milkins. And in it goes. The milkman has delivered. An extraordinary match. It'll be remembered for all sorts of reasons, for the protest, but ultimately for the recovery, assuming Joe Perry doesn't get the snookers. An unprecedented extra session they required. Robert Milkins was introduced when, in fact, it was Joe Perry who was coming out first. It was all happening. But Milkins, every credit to him. He's a man with a huge heart, big courage. An instinctive game and increased self-belief this year. It'll be very disappointing for Perry, of course, to have let it slip from 7-2. He did have a lot of chances, as Joe said, along the way.
9.
But Robert Milkins' great year continues. The fairy tale is continuing here at the Crucible. The final chapter, not yet written.
50.
He'll play Sean Murphy or C. Jarwee in the last 16. First time as a seed, it wasn't looking good, was it? But he kept his belief. That was important today.
21.
And he kept going for his shots as well. He barely waiting for the white to stop there. So excited. One of the great first-round comebacks has been completed by Robert Milkins. Joe Perry had the advantage at 7-2. But Milkins turned it round superbly. He won 8 of the frames played in this session. Robert Milkins the winner by 10 frames to 9.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O'Sullivan and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.